Welcome back everyone. I've got a quick one for you today. I'm going to show you how to get this cool rim lighting effect in under 3.5 minutes. Let me show you how I did it in Affinity Photo 2. I started with this image of a beautiful woman that I generated in Leonardo.ai. I'll leave the prompt in the description. Anyway, the first thing I wanted to do is to isolate the woman from her boring grey background. So I clicked on the selection brush tool on the left-hand toolbar and painted over her. Then I clicked on the refine tool and used the matte adjustment brush to get these fine hairs to the left of her face. I think that's pretty good, so I'll select the output to New Layer with Mask and then click Apply. Okay, the next thing I want to do is duplicate the woman cutout layer. So I'll click Command or Control J to make a copy. I'll turn off the top layer for now and work on the bottom one by selecting it. Then I'll go to the FX button at the bottom of the Layers panel and I'll select Inner Glow and check the box. I'll raise up the slides a bit so I have a nice glow about the edges. Then I'll click on the color box and use the sliders to change the color to a light gold. Okay, that looks good, so I'll close it out. Now, I'll turn the top layer back on. But before I work on that layer, I'm going to add a new background. So I'll go to Layers in the menu and select New Fill Layer. I'll click and drag the fill layer down below the woman layers, and I'll use the color wheel to set the color to black for now. Alright, next, I'll select the mask on the top woman layer and then I'll click on my paintbrush tool in the left-hand toolbar. It's already set to a basic soft brush head. So I'll then just paint around the edges of the woman to reveal this nice rim lighting effect. It might be a bit too strong, but that's okay. We can click on the FX on the layer to reopen the FX panel and adjust the strength of the effect back down so it looks a bit more natural. Okay, I kind of went from a boring grey background to a boring black background. I think I'll add a bit of gradient to make it more interesting. So I'll click on the gradient tool in the left-hand toolbar and drag my cursor from the top left to bottom right. All the gradient nodes are set to black for some reason. So I'll go to the top toolbar, select the gradient color box, make some changes. I'll delete the middle node and then change gradient type to radial. I'll then use color wheel to change the left node to a nice gold color. I'll just keep playing around with the sliders on the gradient and change the color until I like what I see. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. I told you this was a quick one. I hope this video was worth your 3.5 minutes of time. Alright, that's about it for today. If you learned something and want to see more of this kind of content, please click those like and subscribe buttons. And if you're feeling generous, this channel runs on caffeine. There's a link to buy me a cup of coffee in the descriptions. Not necessary, but certainly appreciated. Have a great day, everyone.